Welcome back for KSM Reacts 2024. If you guys would like to get started in introducing yourself to the viewers.
Hi, I'm Davin, also Davin Does Tea on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Sasha, the VC of T2I.
Hi, I'm Lynn, and you can find me on TikTok or Instagram under Hyphen's Bratty Princess.
Awesome. So today we are actually going to do something super out of pocket. So this video was released 10 years ago. So if you recognize these members, you will recognize they are very much baby. But we are going to be reacting to BTS's N.O. So it is off the album Are You Late Too, which I believe is their second album.
Yes.
So yeah, when you guys are ready, go ahead and press play.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, the babies.
Can't tell if they're training for like a Secret Service thing or. Oh, we're doing the red pill, blue pill. Okay. Oh, I love the way they used to look.
Yeah.
They were. I'm sorry, what? I didn't know my baby rapped. They're coming for you.
All right. So that ending symbol there, that is BTS's old logo, is the bulletproof. So what'd you guys think?
I loved it.
They're
babies and they're so young, but it almost takes me back to when I was young in hip hop, like when RM has that hair.
At the time he was Rap Monster.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rap Monster. And then just the big change, like all of it reminds me of like hip hop from my childhood. Like I'm not it cracks me up to see that. I love it.
And I noticed you said JK, rapper JK. So back in the day, in their older albums, he was actually a sub rapper. So that's how he knows a lot of the rap lines. So they're just because he was
rapping all the time now.
As always, their choreography is just on point. Every time I see it, I just love it.
I like how even back then, because I haven't seen these videos or I've heard a lot of the songs, but even back then, like the choreography was just still so in sync, and you can see that passion behind it. And there were some of those like signature moves that you can see now, which is like, oh wow, it's been around that long.
It's not the passion, it's the island.
I think the person who's done the choreographies has been the choreographer since they debuted, so he's like still doing their music and everything.
Yeah.
And I like how you said, because there's like those sprinkles of that particular era, at the end it was almost like, oh, that's dubstep. And to my interpretation, I'm like, oh wow, I didn't know they had that back then.
Yeah, this was about 10 years ago. So this came out in like what, 2014?
Yeah.
So JK was still like 14, 15 years old, so he was still a baby.
He's like legit.
I was also like trying to hunt down where I kept seeing that like mesh top, because I'm like, ooh, I could crochet that.
Give me that next time. I'm gonna crochet it.
Any other comments from you guys about this one? This one is an older one that we're reacting to, but you can kind of see the contrast between older ones and newer ones.
That is so
And their
weird
difference
seeing
in
them
style.
so young.
Yeah.
Because the youngest was about my age at the time. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah. I like too that the lyric part of it where it was saying something about adults just tell young people to endure this, whatever. And it's like, I remember that as a kid. Oh, this is just, you'll grow out of it, it's just like whatever. Or, you know, oh, life gets better as you get older.
It's just a phase.
Honey, I am older, it's definitely not. It's not. And not like to be discouraging, but it's like, no, I'm gonna do what I want now, because you gotta just do it. You gotta say no and do what you wanna do.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that concept up, because that was, I mean, BTS has always, and this song is proof, but they have always written stuff that they hold personal, and to be able to, I mean, ARMY stands for Adorable MC for Youth. So being able to speak to the youth at that time of like, just being able to be yourself. You could still like go to school, like the normal things, but not try to conform to what people say you should conform to, and find your own individuality. So they've always done that, and I think this is a perfect example of like, you know, they're still doing it.
Yes, exactly, 100%.
On top of what she said, where the song was like, yeah, you gotta like step down, put your foot down on what you want and what you believe. Because I have something that I've learned from like going from high school to college to being an adult and a mom right now, is that the things I didn't put my foot down when I was younger are things that I'm struggling with now because I didn't stand up for myself then, and I have trouble doing it now because it's so far like gone and so far pushed that you've got to eventually stand in your own person, stand in your own place, and be your own person, and say what you have to say.
And learn to say no as well.
Yeah, it's not just about being your own person, but it's also, like, to me, that's a boundary. If I'm saying no, that's a boundary I'm setting. So it's also saying that too, like, them starting off in the classroom in, you know, you have to do this, and they're like, why? No, I'm not though, actually.
Yeah. It is a cultural difference as well, but even back in the day of them just wanting to be their own people, and shout out to Bang PD for letting them write what they want to write, produce what they want to produce.
Yes.
So yeah.
I like it because the way I relate to that particular message is, at least in my field of tea, there's that constant concept of like, this is how you do it, no, this is how you do it. There's that cultural understanding behind each one. And being able to say, no, this is just how I do it. It's not the right way, but it's still just what works for me, and it's what helps other people learn about it as well. So that's what I always like to see pair between this community and I guess that one as well.
Yeah. It's funny to me that you say the cultural differences, because it sort of makes me think of the song Spring Day, which then goes to the whole Seawolf Fairy thing. And like, there is that cultural difference. Like, I think about if that had been a load of high school people, they would have been out, not listening to the teachers, whatever. But because that culture is very much like, You listen to
The adults
authorities.
said stay put, I'm gonna stay put.
Yes, exactly.
Well, as American high school students, they said stay put. I'm like, well, why am I staying
But
put?
the
I want to go look at the water.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
like, and I think even, I know this obviously came out before then, or I know that happened recently, or not recently, the 10-year anniversary for that. So this song obviously wasn't about that, but it sort of makes me think that when you say the cultural differences, it was the same thing. Them being in that classroom being told what to do and them saying, I'm kind of breaking tradition, or I'm breaking my cultural norms to be who I want to be. It's interesting to get that perspective from somebody who's in the culture they're trying to break from.
Yeah. Any other thing before we go?
No.
No? All right. Well, I will see you guys in the next video, and comment down below what you guys want to react to next. Bye.